Welcome everyone. This is the second part in which I will build a to-do list with local storage in AppGyver. This is the second part of the to-do list video. In this part I will create the flow logic to store and retrieve the list items from local storage. I recommend you to watch the first video before watching this video. Let's go and continue building the app. Let's go back to our previous episode, then take the app we're building or start building there. So we have a main page that we show here. The idea would be I'm gonna click on this button. This then takes us to the enter task. We will enter the task and we add task, and it will then end up again on the main page. So let's first create the local storage, which is here, which is on device we're going to use for that. So we call it the tasks. This is a list of tasks. I have one. The second one I'm gonna put in what is called the task name. And task name, which is a text. Then I'm gonna say one is completed, which will be a true or false, and the last one is a time and date. And I will and that's a time and date field. And the last one is work category. We call it category. Add that one, and it's text too, and that will be work. I think this is perfect. Okay, so we'll save this. So now we have this storage created. We go here now. We're gonna create now a list of those ones. So if we go here, we go to page variables. We're gonna create actually data variables. We're gonna say here tasks, and this is a task collection. It's a collection. I want to filter this. Add condition is completed is equal to false. So I want to show everything which is not completed. So we'll save that one. So generates automatically this thing. I think that's a bit too far. I just want to do it every second. So that's one. I will create a second one. Again, that is a task single record, which is this one here. And we're just gonna perfectly. And so then let's select our task, our item. We want to repeat that one. And with what do we want to repeat it? With a data variable, and that's the task collection. And we save that one, so we have now multiples there. I do want to make one little, is the bottom gap, what is fine. Yeah. So let's now start. So it's take, we're looking for the task name. We'll save that one. What gives us that one? We also want to use the clock. So this one, and we want to call that is the time and date. Actually, for this one, so we're gonna go to date functions, and I want to do this one. So that is filled by my no, repeated one, and that is the time and date. And I only want to show the hour and minute. Okay, great. So take our variable time and date and make that a hour and minute. Gives us a 20, which is nice. And then you can see here is that personal one. Again, I'll take it from here, and that is the category, and I'll save that one. Okay, so I've completed that bit now. So let's go to the other page now. Go to enter page. So let's create a couple of variables on this page also. So page variables. So the first we call this one task name. We call the second one, we call time. Then we have one is called a category, and which is text. Save them all. And now we're going to assign these one to these particular fields. So the value is coming from the page variable, the task name. We'll save. That one's a special one, and this one's a special one too. So when I click on this, I am just gonna need to set to the page variable, and I will set that to work. So if I click on it, set that page variable to work. let me copy this one. Same for this one. When I click this one, I will then set this one, the same one, but then to personal. Yeah, so save that one. And make a formula out of this one. So if my page variable category, let me just press enter here. So my category, if my category is equal to work, then true, otherwise false. Of course, this one we need to then make. And for this one, if is personal, so and then for this one, again, if enter, if page variables and category is equal to personal, then set this one to true, other one to false. And we'll save that one and save that one too. Let's look at how that works then. See, and then nicely one or the other. So that works nicely. So now we need to set the time function. So there is a on which is called time, and I can actually pick the time. So when I install, I think I have to do this again because I don't think you guys saw what I did. So I go to the flow markers, I look for time. One's called pick time, and then I press install. Then it comes in here, and then I can actually put it here, and then a save. So let me show you how this works. If I now press on here, actually gets me a, and I do confirm. Yeah, of course that doesn't really work yet. So let's do a couple of things. Let's set this one to a formula, and again set, where's my date, set local time, and that is a page variable called time, and again this one is our minute, and we save that one. And it doesn't do anything, which is correct because I have not filled up. So let me do page layout, and let's set this variable. So set page variable. Just when it mounts or when it focus. It's not the category, it's the time function. There's a function called now, which gives us the latest time. So if I don't press save and save again here, then you can see 002, which is correct. Okay, so that works nice. So let's just build a bit on this one here. So it's visible. So what we want to do is what I get back out of this is the 1620, and I need to translate this 1620 into a proper text. So how do I do that? So I'll take my set page variable. I'll select the one I would like to set, which is the time. And now I'm going to create a function for this. So the function for this is a bit complex, but so what we're going to do is we want to create a date. So how do we create a date from a text? So let me look. Where is it? Date, time. Okay. So convert text into, so this one we're going to do. So we need to create eventually a time like this. So I already have, so we're going to do a couple of things. So first of all, I'm going to format the local time as we've done before. And I can do now, so that I want to get the date. So I want to end up at something like this. This is my So let's start creating this this add time. So how do we do that? So we I've already installed it, so just go here and then select pick time, and then you install it like this. Then I drag this on here. That's my input. The output is in a format of HHMM. So how does that work for me then? So how do I translate it back into this field? So I put it back into the field with, in here, I set a page variable. Connect those two together. And what I want to set is the time. I press save. Then I use a formula. So I'm gonna set it, so it's a bit of a complex one. So, but the whole idea is I take the format what is hour, minute, and translate that into a date time in the same format as it is here. So I first take now what's today, so I get to today's date. I take the first two characters of what's coming in, so from the hour minute, so I'll take the hour, I'll set the hour first, so it's the first date, I set then the hour of the date, and the second bit I actually set the minute of that date, and that gives me back a time again. So if I press save, then I go back and show you how that is done. I then click on add time, 8:02, and then it's translated correctly in 8:02, and I've now selected that. So I have my work, so I have all the answers I need to have now to create my task. So this now, let's save that task then. So we go to add component. We are now gonna fill the data variable. So let's just look at, so we first need to translate it into the data variable. So I'm gonna set the data variable, and that is a new data record, which is this one here. I'm gonna save this one. So this will empty it out, which is fine. So if I click here, data variable, and I'll take those from the page variable. So what's the task name? Is completed. I'm gonna set a static value, which is false. The date and time I'm gonna get from page variable, which is time, and then the category, which is also I'm gonna get from my page variable from category, and I'll save this one. So now I've stored those one into the one. So now what I want to do now is actually now to create a new record. And again, I'll can do two ways, but in this case I'll take the I'll take the page variable, because I think this was the task name, that's false, date and time, page variables, time, which is correct, and then a category, I take the category. I save them. So this is a create a record. I then afterwards I would like to, when the record is successful created, I'm gonna show a successfully created. And then the alert problem saving task. Let me double check if you could see how I've done it, because I select this one with stored in date variable. I then create a record with a custom one, and the custom one comes all again. And it's probably better to use X. Yeah. And then if it's okay, and let's press save that one. Now let's show you how this is done. First test. We do that one, and then we create. See, successful created, which is great. And there it is, my first test, which is perfect. So all I want to do is that after the message, I would like to go back directly to the page. So how we do that. So we go back, and then we say navigate back. So let's try this again. I'll make it simple. I'll say hello. I do now personal and create a task, and there you see hello. That's it for today. I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching one of my videos again. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. And otherwise, I'm going to say stay curious and hope to see you the next time.